Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, I'm gonna come back with another video. Hey man, say man, look, we got KG. Situation gets worse. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's get it. Let's go.
NBA draft happened. The number 1 pick was Joe Smith. Number 2, Antonio McDyess. 3, Jerry Stackhouse. 4, Rasheed Wallace. The best player drafted that year was by. I was 14 years old when the 1995 NBA draft happened. The number 1 pick was Joe Smith. Number 2, Antonio McDyess. 3, Jerry Stackhouse. 4, Rasheed Wallace. Kevin Garnett, directly to the Kevin Garnett. Rasheed Wallace. The best player drafted that year was by no doubt Kevin Garnett. And the interesting thing was he had come out of high school directly to the NBA out of Farragut Academy in Chicago. Now he is from South Carolina originally. Many of you guys remember him and Ronnie Fields playing in that high school. But Kevin Garnett went on to be one of the greatest power forwards of his generation, playing for almost 18 years. But as good as Kevin Garnett was in basketball, he often found himself in what I would consider are extreme booty clapping conditions. And this happens when a guy has to work really hard in his life to do something, but he needs to be like that in order to get those cheeks. And that's exactly what the big ticket, aka Kevin Garnett, used to do. He loved booty clapping conditions. And Kevin Garnett had an affinity for mixed or light-skinned women. That was his preference. But bad news came in 2018. Kevin Garnett, who was 1 year younger than his wife, Brandy Padilla Garnett, did something interesting. She filed for divorce. She waited until he retired and wasn't playing in the league no more to say, "Negro, I'm moving on." So Kevin Garnett tried a different strategy. Fast forward. Kevin Garnett no longer dated women his age. He was about to make it hot with somebody much younger, 20 years younger. Oh yeah, these booty clapping conditions was going to get younger real quick. We not about to be playing nobody our age in a divorce. We gonna go younger and draft better because this is going to work out for me, right? Kevin Garnett has found himself in a relationship with Tiara Candelier. This is a lady that was born in 1997, 20 years younger than him. And she is a IG model or a model. She's from like New York City. And they both live in Los Angeles. Now, this 20-year-old age difference is not as expansive as Shannon Sharpe and Gabriella Zuniga, Stop the Show, which is like 37 years. But
You like beating niggas up, O'Shea. You need to talk about these white people that's doing the same thing.
I've always had this sort of idea of men who are older dating younger women.
Older men who are dating younger women are looking for an escape. And if they think your world is this escape from, they could be going through their midlife crisis and everything, or they could just be feeling really old and out of touch. But if you drag them into your delusion as if they're the coolest person or the most impressive person that you've met, they're going to go with it. They don't care. The serotonin and the dopamine in their brain is going, and they're going to, after that, they're going to.
Who wants an old piece of shit?
To have this blissful feeling when they're around you.
And there's more.
So if you are an older man who is dating or wanting to date, I want to.
I'm not taking no advice from no white woman.
Hotter girls.
Because Kevin Garnett's girlfriend did the unthinkable. They were having a particular argument one night, and he was trying to leave the house. And Tiara Candelier, well, instead of letting him leave the house, she decided to call the police.
198, you calling us?
And when she called the police, this happened.
According to TMZ Sports, Kevin Garnett heated argument with girlfriend. Cops called. Kevin Garnett and his girlfriend was involved in a heated argument late last month, and cops were called to the scene. But both sides are now saying things never got out of hand. Law enforcement sources tells TMZ Sports Garnett's partner dialed 911 just before 2 a.m. on April 27 to report she and Garnett had been involved in a domestic dispute at their Los Angeles area residence. TMZ Sports was told when officers arrived, Garnett had left, but they nevertheless took a report. They noted Garnett's girlfriend did refuse medical aid after they asked if she needed it. Sources familiar with the situation tells TMZ Sports as Garnett was trying to leave the residence to defuse the conflict, he moved his girlfriend out of the doorway. But outside of that, things never turned physical.
They released this statement. We deeply regret that a personal disagreement escalated and inappropriately involved authorities, the couple wrote on a joint statement on Sunday. It was never our intention to involve others in a moment that should have remained private. Like most couples, we have disagreements, but our commitment to each other. Excellent. She must have some excellent booty clapping sounds. Kevin Garnett has gotten into it. In 2023, Niket Ackman, who this is like, Kevin Garnett's baby mama, won a custody case that resulted in a court-mandated child support agreement. All right, so he's been going through it with these young light-skinned models, and now he's staying. And I don't really think that this is about him being with somebody younger, right? I mean, it is an age difference. But here's what I know. Somebody that's 48 or 50 can call the police on your ass too, all right? Kevin Garnett was with a wife that divorced him, and then you have this young lady who's called the cops on him. So either it's him having consistent problems or it's that you are signing up for booty clapping conditions, and the reality is the younger women have the power. And that's something that as a perspective we gotta realize and get with. Kevin Garnett has worked so hard in his life to be able to do what he's done. Yes, he's 6'10" or 6'11" or 7 foot. Yes, he's an NBA Hall of Famer, but he had to work to get there. The women that basically you're taking out and doing nice things for, they just got to be your type. They just got to be light-skinned and thick with a lot of booty clapping sounds. And you know what they can do is call the police on you when you want to leave your house. And they said he simply moved her out the way and then basically have a moment and say, oh, I'm sorry for almost getting your ass locked up or arrested and putting you out there. And then what you do is you stay with her. Basically even saying that you can even do this again to me, and it's crazy. Let me just say this about dating younger women. I'm 44, a little bit younger than Kevin Garnett. I don't have a problem in dating somebody my age or somebody younger. For me, I mean, if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna do things my way. It don't matter if you're 70 or if you're 25, it's not gonna matter, okay? But anybody that's in any age group, if you feel the need to call the police on me when I haven't done anything to you, you don't respect me, okay? You don't care about me. And what you believe is you can do whatever you decide to do because you're more important than me. And this is what happens when a lot of guys sign up for these booty clapping conditions because you just love a white chick or love a mulatto chick. And it's the same situation that Shannon Sharpe has put herself in with Gabriella Zuniga. It's not equality. Like if you're gonna deal with somebody and the lady just happens to be beautiful and the lady's adding some value to your life, then that's the best situation. But as it appears with Kevin Garnett, these are women that he just wants to, sleep with or deal with, and they're just there as eye candy or booty clapping sounds. And so when you're in a relationship with these people, they don't really value all the hard work you put in your life, and you don't value yourself. And that's exactly why he continues to go on this path. And I'm gonna be honest, the guy is silly for staying. Like you're gonna release a joint statement after she called the police to do what?
Y'all comment y'all opinions down below. Next video.